All right, should be live now. Give me one moment to go do something real fast. It'll take like 5 seconds. Alrighty. So we are live, and I just thought we would go live because I want to thank you guys. Along with do a little severe weather coverage / briefing. So I have stream chat pulled up now. So let's see what is going to happen today, tomorrow. Lots of things to talk about. Starting off down here in Oklahoma and Texas, severe warnings have been issued. Yo, Evan. You can tell cluster of storms right now heading into Oklahoma in the Texas Panhandle right now. Damaging winds and large hail are the main threats. Could actually see an isolated tornado though. As if we go and look at the day one, this is in our 5% risk. And SPC has actually added a 10% hatched risk today for tornadoes. So we're going to watch that. We also do have a 30% hatched wind risk back here near Abilene. So definitely keeping an eye on that. And moving it more to the north, we have a 30% hatched and a 15% hatched damaging wind risk. And not only that, we have a 30% non-hatched damaging wind risk. Thank you, Evan. So they actually did just update this warning. Did not change anything. It looks like just extended the time. But then moving on to hail, we have a 30% hatched, 30% hatched hail risk. You can tell we have one back here in the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandle into portions of Kansas and Colorado. We also have a pretty large 30% hatched hail risk back here in Texas and New Mexico. So we're going to keep an eye on that. But moving on to radar, we have these storms here. And one thing I'd like to pull up right now. So you guys know we had hit 400 subscribers last night. Best thing. Well, looky here now. We're already up to 464 subs. Thank you guys so much for that. It's honestly just like a dream come true that you guys found my channel and gaining all these subs. So we're going to keep on the grind, and we're pushing for 500 today. So moving on to the day 2 outlook, a lot of people were questioning whether they would go enhanced or not. Wonder if it's updated on the SPC website. Yes, it is. Here we go. You can tell slight risk up here in Massachusetts. Marginal risk extending from portions of Maine back through Wyoming, through South Texas, all the way through places like the Carolinas. Hi, Jake. And we have a pretty large slight risk too, extending from places like Denver, Colorado, back through places like Kentucky and Tennessee, into New Mexico and Texas. Damaging winds, large hail, and a tornado or two are going to be possible. As you can tell, that tornado risk is a 2%. Good. How are you doing, Jake? 15% wind and 15% hatched hail. So, damaging winds and a couple tornadoes are the main hazards, and large to very large hail. Nice, Evan. So, this is pretty crazy. Yes, I saw that. I was about to go over that right now. This is one of the craziest MDs. 4.25-inch hail is on it. 150 peak tornado intensity, and I believe it was 85-mile-an-hour winds. 80. So as you can tell, pretty crazy MD over here. Tornado watch likely by 19Z. We are at 1730 right now. Actually, it's 1740. But this is just insane. So, gonna keep an eye on this. And if it gets issued while we are live, this is mainly a briefing and not coverage. I did just see this. I want to click on this and see what this says. Oh well. Don't need to read all that, but I'd be back in this area right through here. A tornado watch is likely to be issued in the next hour and 20 minutes. And if we go and look at satellite, slowly will load. You can tell we don't have much clearing back here. But out here in New Mexico, this is all starting to push along the front, and it is going to try and clear out. But nevertheless, there's lots of instability. Okay, so Pennsylvania. So up there in Pennsylvania today, we do have a level 2 out of 5 slight risk. Now, if you are anywhere to the east of Harrisburg, you are not in any risk of severe weather, maybe just some storms. But in Pennsylvania and New York, we do have a slight risk of severe weather. Large hail are the main threats. A pretty close to 0 tornado threat.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
As you can see, the hail risk, and then we have the wind risk. That is 15%. Not yet, Evan, but I do anticipate I will be in it by the next day one outlook. But as you can tell, we actually did just get a severe thunderstorm warning here in Pennsylvania. Damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour are likely out of this. Maybe some small hail, but nothing too crazy yet. Now, Pennsylvania for tomorrow, you also need to be prepared, as we do have a marginal risk of severe weather. This is a level 1 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. And moving on to the day 3 outlook, the severe weather risk will shift to your south. But I did want to go over the day 4 outlook, really. We have two separate risks of 15% risks of severe weather. This is the first time I've seen this that I remember. So, definitely watching this. We have one back here in Oklahoma, Texas, and New Mexico. And one out here in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. So, very weird to see that, but gotta keep an eye on it. Like I said, we do have two separate enhanced risks today. Northern one carries a 5% tornado risk. Southern one carries a 10%. So, gonna keep an eye on it. Oh, hi. Let's see here. You're getting very heavy thunderstorms. Nice. Yeah, gonna keep an eye on today. Do have soccer practice, so likely we'll be unable to go live, but I'm debating in the morning. There's a chance that we're live at 4 a.m. tracking a MCS into portions of Oklahoma. Severe thunderstorm watch just issued. 20% tornado, 40% wind, 60% hail combined is 90%. So let's go ahead and head over to models right now. Oh, nice. We're at 466 subs. Just so you know, we're pushing to 500 subscribers today. So please share to family and friends. Tell them to subscribe. If you have any alt accounts, subscribe on those. So as you can tell today, these supercells are going to go up. Probably should move this down to the southern Great Plains. Supercells go up, and these are going to be long-lived, intense supercells capable of long-track tornadoes. And then you can tell a pretty strong MCS is going to push through portions of Oklahoma. We have a first MCS, and it's really bowing out, as you can see. So this would be probably bringing winds up to 80 miles an hour. And then we have another one behind it. It's not bowing out as much as the first one, but it will eventually catch up and bring that chance. I do want to say Sig Tor with this is pretty low, but we're going to have to watch it. But backing it up for today, we can see when these storms fire, there's going to be lots of instability. STP is not really there, but lots of instability in the way. So I'm going to watch this very closely. New severe thunderstorm warning just got updated. You said I'm glitching. Let's... Is that better, Evan? The storm does seem to be rotating a little bit. Thank you. Yes, 467 now. So the push is on. Severe risk will increase throughout the afternoon. A watch is being issued for parts of the area. So that watch was... That's the first time I've seen that wording. I don't know why it says concerning severe potential watch likely. It should probably say like concerning severe potential severe thunderstorm watch like issued or being issued, because it's not likely if it's going to already be issued. So there's your counties that are included to it. Your probabilities here. It's a low tornado. So we have a low chance of tornadoes, but we have a low chance of seeing an EF2 to EF5 rated tornado. 40% chance of seeing 10 or more severe wind events. That means there's a 40% chance we see 10 severe thunderstorm warnings that have 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. There's a 10% chance that we see one or more significant severe wind events that's 65 knots, so that's in excess of 70 miles an hour. 74 miles an hour, I should say. The probability of 10 or more severe hail events is 60, along with one or more hailstone reports of 2 inches in diameter. It's a 60 overall. We do have a 90% chance of 6 or more combined severe hail / wind reports. New update to our warning. 2-inch hail. There you go. Our hail just came through. Well, that was pretty fast. This is 1.5. This is 2. You can tell that is a very large hail core right there. I don't know. This may turn into a bit of coverage. Evan, a severe thunderstorm watch can be issued anywhere. Now, it's highly unlikely, but say we were to have like this unexpected line of storms form in Nebraska right here and start to push through, and it was like super strong, the SPC could issue a watch in a non-general thunderstorm risk. I mean, wouldn't be the first time we've had watches in a marginal or general thunderstorm, or even outside of it, a risk. So yes, a marginal risk can have a severe thunderstorm watch. Yes, Top Man, welcome. Oh, we're up to 468 now. Come on, let's go for 500. Just like a tornado warning can occur anywhere. I mean, obviously it's highly unlikely, but if we got like a storm out here in this area, back here in Alabama, Georgia, we could see a tornado warning realistically. Now, chances of it are slim to none, but it's possible. As we can tell, if we go and look at the tornado outlook today, I mean, we have a 20% chance of seeing a tornado and a 2% risk area. And it is a 10% chance of an EF2. This is all outside the hatched risk of tornadoes. So here's where a tornado watch will be issued. It'll be actually a pretty high-end watch, too. I mean, yes, a tornado could happen anywhere. Yeah, usually marginal risks will get SPC MDs that say watch unlikely, watch probability 5%, 20%. Sometimes we see 40%, but we really don't see watches and marginal risks that are like full marginal risk. Like, it's on very rare occasions we will see like an M, like, okay, I don't know why it switched to dry thunderstorms, but it's pretty rare for us to like get a MD here in like Arkansas, say like Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi, Kentucky, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and it'd be like concerning severe potential, watch likely, or watch possible 60%, and then issue it just because it normally happens. Like, they'll issue, like, say they issue like a watch out here today, and then downstream they're like, yeah, a watch may be needed, so they'll issue it into the marginal risk like that. But it's very rare to see these right here, like just in a full marginal risk, to see a watch issued. No, I did not, Jake. What slight risk are you in, Camp? I'm also under a flood watch right now. We have a very big flood watch today. I did not see this yet. So I knew that we had this 80% chance of development, but now to the west of that, we have a 30% chance. Tropics are heating up. Okay, I'm not trying to like expose you or anything or ask where your location is, but I am too, Camp. I live in eastern Oklahoma. Yeah, but we do have a enhanced risk right outside our viewing area, actually. And I'm being honest, I do think we are going to see this enhanced risk issued across this area in the next outlook. That's where I would say. So, gonna watch it. We do have a 2% tornado risk out here. Would not be surprised to see. Okay, I hate this. I can't hit D to draw without switching to dry thunderstorms. But I do think maybe a 5% tornado risk across this area too. So, hi, Leo. Storms are starting to go up here near Altus, Oklahoma. I believe these are tracking to the northeast. Yes, they are. So with these tracking to the northeast, these would likely take a track like this. Maybe a bit more to the east like this. Through portions of northwestern Osage County, western Pawnee County. So we're going to watch it. But those would be for quite a while. These storms are trying to rotate some, but nothing too concerning. Come on, let's hit 470 subs this stream. We need 2 more. Wow. So here's a perfect example, Evan. If you're still in here, we just got a severe warning outside of any risk of severe weather. It's in the general thunderstorm risk. Very hard to see. I would, Evan. Evan, what weather radio do you have? So the storm does look like it's trying to rotate, but it's extremely far away from the radar, so I answered that, what the weather was going to be. We can go over Pennsylvania again. But tomorrow, Pennsylvania should be prepared for some damaging winds and large hail. But nothing too crazy. And I'm doing good today. So, nothing too crazy. We can go and look at models up here in Pennsylvania. So, Pennsylvania tomorrow. Let's go ahead and bring it back here. Does look like a lot of clusters of storms. So yeah, we'll watch this, but damaging winds and large hail is what you should be prepared for in Pennsylvania. You're welcome, Jake. Alright, so does anyone have Discord in here that could help me with my weather radio? It's a WR120 EZ. So is there anyone in here that could help me with that has a Discord or something? I hope someone does. Southwest Texas, likely new severe warning. Like where? Oh, watch likely. My bad. $95%. Okay. Camp, do you have a weather radio? Okay, I'm being honest. This has very low potential to be a PDS severe watch. Just because the hail. I actually don't know if 80 mph winds qualify for PDS severe. Alright, so it doesn't. You have a 120. Camp, do you have Discord? Because I have a 120, and even though yours is broke, I kind of want to see if you can help me with something on it. Hi, Henry. Welcome in. Subscriber count is still 468. So yeah, this is a concerning MD. It won't be PDS, but very large to giant hail. Gorilla hail, we could even say. We could see some hailstones up to the size of grapefruits today. Okay. Did you hear me, Camp? Do you have Discord? Huh? What do you mean how? Oh, it's up to 469. Oh, okay. So 469 subs now. And we're live until 470. So let's go ahead and get that live subscriber count pulled up. Hopefully. Alright, all good, Camp. I'm just trying to figure this out because the watch that came through that flood watch last night, it didn't go off on my weather radio. Is there like a certain setting I need to have on for like all alerts? Can you answer that? Come on. Let's hit 470 so we can end off stream. But we're gonna be live until, come on, let's get it. Bring out the alts. When does the day 3 come out? I think it's 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern, yeah. You don't think those are on what? You don't think the flood watches are on there? I don't even know what my weather radio is. I got it from my dad last night. Oh yeah, it says Midland. WR120. I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows how to help me with that or even tell me if flood watches are supposed to come through on it. The severe warning got updated again. Surely it's for expiring. Oh yeah, they canceled it. Yes, Evan. What is this question? Sorry for the silence. Just waiting on Evan's question since nothing is really coming through. I don't know if you heard Evan, but I asked what your question was. Oh. Yeah, I have a few extra. I have a Westin. I have my normal channel, which is Westins Weatherwise, Westins Weatherwise Extra, and Westins Weatherwise Extra 2. I don't plan on ever posting on those. Come on, guys. One sub. That's all we need. One singular sub. New updated severe warning for Canadian Texas. Come on. One sub. Wait, we did? We hit it? Yes. 470 subscribers achieved. Alright, I think I'm going to end off here now that we hit 470. So we may be back later tonight. And make sure to turn notifications on as we will likely be live around 5 a.m. tomorrow. So drop a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. Thank you guys so much for 470 subscribers. Let's hit 500 today, so share to family and friends, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, sounds good, Henry. Bye.